Hey, good morning, folks. Before we get started, I'm going to have to do a quick test, an audio test. Emily in the studio, sorry to have to subject you to this. My audio should be going down, 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 down. In fact, I'm not. My audio should be going up. So if I'm coming through the mic properly, we're going to get the show started. If not, we're going to have to work on our audio. All right, folks, sorry about that. I still have some work to do technically. This damn computer did an update last night. I could not get, Emily, I could not get the, I don't even know how I got the picture to work, video. I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out. Sorry, folks. All right, I'm your host, BKP. It is debate night, loud and clear debate night. I didn't even get a post on my social media this morning. I'm your host, BKP. So let's get started. Emily, we will get these out, and we apologize for the late delay. Can we get somebody to help you if necessary, get out on social media? Sorry for the late delay, but we are up live on everything. So I got to make sure I don't have anything sitting out here. So today is debate night, and the verdict is in. Joe Biden has already won. That's not a joke, okay? I mean that in a way that's not a joke. Joe Biden has already won, according to the hashtag Deep State Corporate Corrupt Media. Did you put up all the ways to find us and everything? I don't know. I wasn't paying. You probably did, Emily. I'm not paying attention this morning. I'm a little sidetracked. So thank you for coming through there. So, yes, tonight is debate night. Will Joe Biden show up? Now, let me get this. Let's start out with socialism is in full bloom, and it's right there in front of your eyes. Now, you're going to yell at me, some out there, my Democratic viewers, that Trump never made any money, okay? Trump never made any money at all right? So I don't know who the vendor is that was selling him the jet fuel for the big plane. I don't know who the vendor is that just gave him the big plane. Now, I have to tell you this. On the whole tax story, I and you don't completely understand it, which leads me to believe the New York Times has no clue of what they're talking about. Now, somehow somebody gave this guy a Trump helicopter and somebody gave this guy a Trump plane. Somehow, do you realize $400 million? Have you ever looked at Trump Tower in New York? Have you ever looked at Trump, the hotels across the world, Trump Towers? Okay. Trump happens to be an international man of mystery. The New York Times, international man of mystery. But sadly, all too many, and here's the ones. I'm going to do my own polling. You know how they say college educated? College educated dumbasses out there in the world do not understand, okay, business 101 for the most part. And, if you look at everything that says Trump, from Trump chocolates to Trump wine, regardless of whatever it is, they want to lead you to believe this man is broke, totally broke, has no money, okay? And that when all the loans come due, he's through, kaput, it's over, okay? Trump could sell like one building or whatever, but anyhow, the case being that the New York Times and the left and Joe Biden plan to tell you how socialism can work tonight. And it's bad. It's evil to make money. It's totally evil to make any money whatsoever. That's evil. And if you do, we need to take it. And we need to know who you owe Donald Trump. So we'll get deep into that. I got a question for you. And I want to go with something this morning. I want to go with something this morning that there's a couple things. I'm going to roll the dice here, okay? If Rush Limbaugh has said, that Biden will not debate tonight, okay? That's what he said. Biden will not debate tonight. He will not be there. Now, you can find this, and Rush has been adamant about it. So here's the thing. If Biden shows up tonight, because there's many in the sphere out there, that 9 o'clock is not here. Biden has not showed up yet, okay? That's just saying. There's still the group out there that wonders if Joe will show. Okay. Give me number 36. Emily, thank you so much for powering through this morning. Okay. So the first debate. Now, CNN is going to do their previews from 7 to 9. They're going to give you 2 hours of how Joe won. This will be the first debate. Now, let me just say this. Trump supporters out there, Trump will lose the debate, according to. So don't get upset. Do not get upset tonight. Okay? You will not have a network, including Fox. Fox will have their share of Donna Brazile and the rest of them, and Juan Williams saying Joe Biden held his own. Joe Biden proved what he needed to tonight, that he could be calm and cool for 2 hours. Joe Biden proved he could be presidential. Get ready, okay? Whatever you have to do to prep for tonight's debate, do it. If you have to use debate enhancement drugs, derangement enhancement drugs, do it. If you got to take, what is it, a Xanax, a Valium, if you got to, I mean, I'm not advocating drug use, but then again, maybe I am. Do it. Do what you got to do. Because I watched this morning, Joe has already won. I'm just telling you, according to MSNBC and CNN, he has already won the debate tonight before he shows up. And why the president wants him drug tested, okay? It's because Joe Biden will be on something. I mean, Joe Biden will get a nice shot in the ass of a couple concoctions, okay? They're going to bring in Grandpa Munster, okay? And he's going to whoop up a potion. Remember? I know. But let's have fun on the show, folks. Grandpa Munster's going to come in. And, Biden's going to be like little Eddie. And he's going to go down there. And all of a sudden, Biden's going to be able to play the violin. Serious. Take me serious on this. So there'll be Trump wanted him drug tested. They want drug testing. Hey, just say. Biden won't do it. So this is at 7 tonight. They're going to be on there. And they're going to be on there and at 7 tonight. And CNN is going to spend 2 hours. Let me have you this one, number 8. You're going to have Rachel Maddow, Joy, Morning Joy, and whatever. 60, number 60. All right. And here's number 60, presidential debate tonight at 8, MSNBC. They're ready. Okay. What will happen tonight? Okay. We'll see. I want to change the subject. And it's not debate. And I normally There's bigger things going on as the media would lead you to believe. But for me, there's nothing bigger than this presidential race. And there's not more, I get tired of hearing this is the most important election in our lifetime. I want to do about 10 minutes and then we'll take a break because we started late. Give me number 71. Amy Coney Barrett, okay? You need to stop of a couple things, okay? And you need to think about the president's tax returns. Now, you and I know the president has returned 1.4 million. I said 1.2, but he gets paid quarterly, so he's gotten 200,000 this year. The president has returned only one of three. Kennedy and Hoover, the only other two, folks. Kennedy and Hoover, okay? Maybe George Washington gave back his $25K because George Washington's salary was $25K. So Trump has given back to the American people $1.4 million. Obama took his, Joe Biden took his, okay? And the taxes is clearly an attack on capitalism. But what's more important right now is your constitutional rights and your faith. Now, if you have no belief, that's up to you. Number 71, this is different than before. Barrett tied to faith group X members say subjugates women, okay? There's a man in the House. This is serious. If you don't, okay, if you don't reelect Donald J. Trump, if this woman does not go on the court, the high court, the Supreme Court, and you don't elect Donald J. Trump, it's over as you know it. Period. Okay? The next step with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and the deep state is the scariest time you will ever live through in this country. You will be alive in the biggest changes. I talk to people on a daily basis, and it's total fear of what will happen. Amy Coney Barrett, okay, happened to have been a member of number 72, People of Praise. Okay? People of Praise. And as a member, did I say 72? I don't know if I did or not. I don't even know if I sent it. Maybe I didn't send it. If I did, let's get it up there, please. There you go. Thank you, Emily. Who we are, People of Praise, is a charismatic Christian community. What's wrong with that? We admire the first Christians who were led by the Holy Spirit to form a community. Those early believers put their lives and their possessions in common, and there were no needy persons among them. Jesus desires unity for all people. We live out this unity the best we can in spite of the divisions within Christianity. Okay, so you can go on and you can find People of Praise that she's being attacked for. Go back to 71. Associated Press. President Donald Trump's nominee for U.S. Supreme Court has close ties to charismatic Christian religious group that holds men are divinely ordained as the head of the family and faith. Former members of the group, called People of Praise, say it teaches that wives must submit to the will of their husbands. Federal appeals, Judge Amy Coney Barrett has not commented publicly about her own or her family's involvement, and the People of Praise spokesman declined to say whether she or her husband are currently members. Okay? This is a direct message to Christians. You know, when you were a kid and you went to Bible school, you sung the song Onward Christian Soldier, Marching On to War. Remember that? Okay. Before I get started on the taxes, I will get started in tonight's debate. This is it for Christianity in America. This is it. The battle lines, you are over if Donald Trump is not reelected. Now, Amy Coney Barrett gets on the bench. That's a major plus. But your privacy into your home, your ability to make money, paying your taxes according to the tax code set up for 47 years by Joe Biden, worshiping where you want, how you want. You need to get a clear thought this morning. Her Christianity, charismatic as it may be, is a disqualifying factor in her being put on the Supreme Court. Now, a reason I want to open it with that, for some of you old Democrats, because you got to be old and Democrats. When did it become time when old Democrats, even old Democrats, said that your Christianity disqualified you? Now, we understand that we're no longer a Christian nation as a whole. We're not. We've watched over the past year how churches have been shut down while big box stores are open. Churches are shut down while you could go shopping. We watched that, okay? And the government led us to believe that group worship in this country, okay, would lead to massive outbreaks. Even among the times when thousands were peacefully protesting and rioting in the streets, stopping churches, okay? Freedom of religion, freedom to practice your religion. I'm going to take a break, but Amy Coney Barrett, if you start reading and you wonder how scary this next election will be, what this country will be like with a Joe Biden as president of the United States of America, the real fear you need to live in is that Christianity is now a disqualifier in this country. I'm just telling you. Now, I'm not preaching to you. I'm going to get that clear. I'm not. I don't live the perfect life, as you well know. I say a bad word from time to time, as you well know. Not always, done everything the way I'm supposed to, as you well know. But I will tell you this, I don't want to live in a country. I love this country, but I don't want to live in a country that Christianity is a disqualifier and no longer a qualifier. Remember when that was high on the list? Remember? I understand Jerry Falwell Jr. and Jimmy Swaggart. I understand the fall from grace. I get all that, okay? I get all that. But I'm just telling you right now, every time you look at Amy Coney Barrett, I want you to see a couple things. The family. They've tore down our traditional family. They have told you from Hollywood, these lefties, Kamala Harris, these wacky, crazy people, that family's bad. For the natural connection of a man and a woman and children and family are bad. Family unit is bad. It's going to be in full bloom. Kavanaugh was not. Although what they did to Justice Kavanaugh to destroy his family, the complete circle was not out there. Amy Coney Barrett brings the complete circle of where we're at. Family of 5, 1 child with Down syndrome, 2 black children from Haiti that have been adopted. Maybe that's love. Maybe that's unconditional love. Unifying. And a husband as the leader in the house. How terrible. The head of the house. Now we know in 2020 that we have come to learn, might I say, in the family unit of, there's a difference. It's not 1950. Let's just put it that way. Ain't no damn man coming home in 2020 waiting for his wife to get his slippers. Just not happening. There's no damn man in 2020 coming home waiting for his wife to get his pipe and slippers and hand him his paper and say, "How was your day, honey?" June Cleaver is gone. There's no pearl necklace. There's no little apron. She's not fixing the den while he relaxes in the den, reading his paper, smoking his pipe that his wife just fetched for him. Okay? It's not anymore. But I'm going to tell you this. You have to watch what happens with Amy Coney Barrett. You have to read these articles. You have to see what's going on. And you have to take a real look of what is over in this country. People are going to argue with me. We have separation of church and state. So we floated across, we had the Church of England, okay, right? Here's where I get it wrong because I don't have the history book in front of me and read from. So we have the Church of England, and we have these people that say, we do not want a government religion. We don't want a government religion. Do you realize the Democrats, the reason they hate? They do. Oh, no, not all Democrats. The Democratic Party, the deep state, they hate. They don't hate God. You understand? You can insert God anywhere. Okay? As the preacher once said, they don't hate God. God can be a tree. God can be the government. God can be anything you wish for it to be. They hate Jesus. That's who they hate. They hate Jesus. Jesus is their problem, not God. And the government wants to be your God, folks. And you better get it clear. I know I've probably lost viewers. I know people are probably really angry. Do you realize there's a debate tonight? I do. But let me tell you something. I'm not going to sit here on my ass and let the government be my God. And damn it, that's what the hell the Democrats want to do, is they want to let the government be your God. And you better wake up and look at the full picture of how they want to be God of all in your life. From your children, okay? Damn it to hell, I didn't want to do this. Go to here. Number 9. What happened last year? Virtual schools, okay? Louisiana Attorney General investigates school for suspending fourth grader after teacher notices BB gun during online class. This camera is now into our homes. They brought the school into our homes, okay? And if they could sit there and look into your home, they could question inside your door, okay? What happened to your Fourth Amendment right, search and seizure, right? Just because we're doing virtual school, don't tell me what the hell I can hang on my damn walls. I mean, my God damn it, I couldn't go to virtual school today. Look at this. I would get suspended. My ass would get suspended in 2 seconds. Trump hats. I support, damn it to hell, I support Blue Lives Matter. I got a Trump flag, Reagan, all right? BB gun. It's his damn room. It's his damn parents. It's their damn decision. Sorry, this is not exactly the pulpit. I went from Christianity to damn it, damn it, damn it. I understand. It's just the way I am. Damn it. All right. How about this one? Number 7. How about this? Teacher told student he had 15 seconds to remove a Trump flag or he'd be kicked out of online class. Kick my ass out of your online class. What the hell? Don't come into my world. Are you not waking up and seeing they want to be the ultimate God from teachers? I'm sorry. I love teachers. I love teachers. I love teachers 3 times fast. You know that. Schools, teachers, government want to be the ultimate in our damn life 7 days a week, and we got to get them out of our damn life 7 days a week, and we have to elect Donald J. Trump president of the United States, and we've got to put some of these damn criminals in prison. It has to happen. The country will be no more. Not where I was going. I'm reading articles on Amy Coney Barrett, and I don't preach here, but let me tell you something. If you don't step up to the plate, I'm not telling you to go to church every Sunday. That's your own damn business. I'm not telling you what to pray, when to pray. But you know what? If you come and you read the Constitution of the United States, how many damn times have I told you they're not interested in the Constitution? You've lost your damn mind if you think they're interested in a Constitution. They want to burn this down. All right? When Joe Biden at 47 years in government looks at a camera and says that what Trump has done, appointing Amy Coney Barrett, is an abuse of power, it is not. It's right here in the Constitution. But no, folks, no. They want to burn this completely down because you see, white men wrote this. White men that had slaves and white men that were married to women that said, get my damn slippers or whatever the hell, right? Really? Oh, they've lost their damn minds. Read articles of what's going on with Amy Coney Barrett. Read articles of what's really happening out there. This woman goes to Capitol Hill today. She will be asked about her faith. We floated across the pond to get away from, the Church of England. And we did not want a government religion. That's the separation of church and state. We did not want a government religion dictating our lives. And if you look at Amy Coney Barrett, and if President Trump is not reelected, that'll be the final straw to everything, for the most part, that we left England for is over. You will have a government religion, and it'll be just that. The government will be, and they think they are, your God. End all. Take a break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
At Ingalls, we know that school is a little different this year, with virtual learning and working from home. But we have continued to donate to our Tools for Schools program, just like always. And all our participating schools will have those funds waiting for them when the bell rings this fall.
Okay, who can tell me the difference between molarity and molality?
In the meantime, Ingalls has everything you need to make this school year a little easier. Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is more than just your average Ace. We have a huge selection of Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next trip. We have a huge selection of lumber for your next building project. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs. Plus, we have everything you'd expect, like paint, tools, and equipment.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Hey, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Computer did an update last night. I didn't think to look fast enough to see if my webcam was recognized, my camera for the computer that we use. And it took me a little extra time to get it back configured to work. So it looks like it's working, sounds like it's working, and we appreciate you. So hopefully this will be no problem for the next little bit. I'm only going to do an update on a weekend from now on. So I commit to the audience that only time I do a computer update is on the weekend, so I can go back in after the update is done and make sure the camera is being recognized and everything like that, like it should be. We'll go from there. How about that? All right. So this morning, we're looking at a debate tonight. And as I told you, okay, as I told you, wait, let me send this. Some people don't realize I'm doing the show. Is this a show? If Biden shows up, so let's get, oh, you want to have some fun? Let's have some fun. Now, let's have some fun. Let's do that, okay? We got enough time to have fun. Who doesn't enjoy a good little smack on the ass from time to time? Wait a minute, I'm going somewhere with this. I told you this years ago, and I stayed on the fringe of this story because, you know, someone very close to me, I know where Sparta, New Jersey is. Where are you going with this? Get it going. Okay. I know where Sparta, New Jersey is very well, up off Interstate 80, up in the mountains, up close to the old Action Park. But anyhow, Sparta, New Jersey, I know the North Jersey area up there, know exactly where this is at. And I know where this guy lives. It's someone very close to me goes to a restaurant from time to time in Sparta and stops in the morning, gets the buttered bagel and, you know, a cup of coffee. And this individual calls me one day, he said, hey, guess who I seen in the restaurant this morning up in Sparta? I said, oh, he said, the judge. Judge who? Give me number 3. All right. Judge who? Judge Napolitano. He lives in Sparta. He said, I didn't know he lived in Sparta. This might be 3 years ago, okay? Now, there was a time, if you follow Judge Napolitano on Fox, there was a time that he was missing for a little bit. And it's not just because Fox let him go. He wasn't as visual. You didn't see him as often on Fox for a little while. That's because he was in mourning. Now, I always said there was a reason on Fox News that Judge Napolitano, these are just not me, it's on the internet, so it has to be right. Judge Napolitano and Shepard Smith, I always thought were way too close. Well, they were awful friendly, chummy, like father and son. I'm just saying. So somebody calls me, I'm about to let it out of the bag. It says, hey, I walk in the restaurant. I asked the guy at the counter, hey, is that the judge? Is that the judge over there? Yeah, that's the judge. What's he doing? He comes in every day. Really? Yeah, he lives right up the hill there in Sparta, you know. So, oh yeah, I know where the judge. I know where it's at. Yeah. What's he doing in there? You know, since his husband died. This is the quote from the guy behind the counter. Since his husband died, honest engine, okay? Hey, every day he's in here whining and he's just crying. He's been moping around ever since his partner died. What? So here, number 4, you can read this. Let's have a little fun, okay? Number 4, New Jersey waiter, waiter works in a restaurant. I knew this 3 years ago. And the Cub fan, you know, I told you all this whole story. The Cub fan knows. New Jersey waiter sues Fox News legal analyst Judge Napolitano for $15 million after he was forced to engage in bizarre sex act involving father-son role play. The waiter says he worked at the Mohawk restaurant in Sparta when he met Andrew Napolitano, okay? Claims he was referred to as daddy while Napolitano did some bad things, blah, blah, blah. Napolitano liked a good smack on the ass. Just saying, having some fun. It's debate night. Joe Biden has won, right? According to the media. I promise we'll get out of this. And here's number 2. Give me number 2. Okay. Number 2, here it is, a copy of the lawsuit. Here's the guy. The plaintiff is Andrew Napolitano. Okay. And he is being sued in the state of New Jersey in the court there. $15 million. Judge, just saying. Number 3, I told you all along. So, every time now, the reason I have to show you this, every time now that Fox wants to go to their judicial analysts to talk about Amy Coney Barrett being on the court, and they bring little freaky judge up, and you're sitting there watching, you will now be thinking, if you watch this show, what the hell, that little freak there. I'm sorry. I thought it was pretty good because I knew the whole story, okay? And not the whole story, but I knew the restaurant and everything. And I thought this morning when I found this article, I thought, that's funny as, damn it, that's funny as hell. And I mean funny as hell. Let's have a little more fun. We'll go straight to 9 o'clock to the debate. I want a little more fun here. Let me see. Here's another one. Okay. Number 8. Now, I want to know if they have proof. I want to know if this is alleged. All right. I want to know if this is alleged, if they have proof. Aggressive raccoon attacks multiple news crews outside of White House. Can we get Trump to give this raccoon the highest medal of honor? Can we do that? Can we get the raccoon like a GoFundMe page? Aggressive raccoon attacks multiple news crews. Look at this little raccoon. He knows who to bite. Okay. I just thought this was great. This is not being talked about. We're not going to go into it too deep. You are watching it unfold. You are out there. I know you are studying this. I'm wasting your time on this, but don't ask me why. This is what you need to be sending to your friends. So instead of us going too deep into the story, number 5, Project Veritas goes inside Ilhan Omar's alleged voter fraud scheme. Minnesota Democratic Rep Ilhan Omar is reportedly orchestrating an illegal widespread vote harvesting scheme in Minneapolis, and it's under investigation, okay? So this is what you have to send when your friend says, I just think Trump is running off the chop about voter fraud, okay? I just think he's trying to scare people about voter fraud. This is what you send them. And you don't say, I told you so. Remember, we talked about this. We have to win over, and you can. All right? They're going to tell you that everybody's made their decision. In fact, they're going to tell you, and I'll show you, that 86% of people watching tonight's debate have already made up their mind. Well, to me, that leaves 14%. That's a pretty damn margin of error, right? In most of these polls. And I will tell you why the polls are so high in just a minute for Joe Biden. It's very important that the polls have broke over the 50%. I'll tell you why in a minute. This is what you have to research. I'm not joking, okay? Send out an email and appeal to a group of people. Take the chance. You know, the best thing you could have happen to you, I mean, best is, that's pretty high up there, right? There's good, there's better, there's best. Best is like best. The best thing that can happen to you right now is to define who will never speak to you again. If your country is not important enough to you this morning to fight the battle, and you're on the fence because you don't want to upset a certain group, you don't want to be taken off the wine and cheese party list. If you don't want to not be invited anymore to the afternoon get together or pool party, and that's your decision for not making a stand, then remember when we lose the country, and we will if Biden's elected, that you still get, well, at least I still get invited to the party. At least I still have these friends. I'm not asking you, excuse the language, to just go piss everybody off. I'm not doing that, okay? I'm not. But if you don't take the Associated Press article and you put it into an email and say to your friends and send it out to your email list, all of them, and say, you know what? You and I were in Sunday school together 20 years ago. You and I sat next to each other in church when we used to live in so-and-so. This is how you do it. And you know, we never discuss politics. And I'm not sending you this today to discuss politics. I'm sending it to you today to ask you why this is a disqualifier. Why is our Christianity a disqualifier? And how important is it to our next vote for president? Say it nicely, send it out. This right here, Project Veritas. Veritas, get your facts together, get them together, and send it out. And don't look at your damn email and say, if I hit send, this one and this one will not talk to me again. It's a chance you're going to have to take. You either believe that the country is truly at stake and the battle is now, or you don't. So anyhow, this is what I want you to get out to your friends. Right here, Project Veritas. We know the corruption. We know what's going on. Where is this at? Minnesota, because we know we can win Minnesota. Let's take a 9 o'clock break, come back, and let's go straight for the debate, straight for the taxes, what might happen tonight. And I promise I won't get sidetracked on, well, I can't make promises like that, Emily. Let's just take a short break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
At Ingalls, we know that school is a little different this year, with virtual learning and working from home. But we have continued to donate to our Tools for Schools program, just like always. And all our participating schools will have those funds waiting for them when the bell rings this fall.
Okay, who can tell me the difference between molarity and molality?
In the meantime, Ingalls has everything you need to make this school year a little easier. Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is more than just your average Ace. We have a huge selection of Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next trip. We have a huge selection of lumber for your next building project. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs. Plus, we have everything you'd expect, like paint, tools, and equipment.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Circuit World has complete queen bedroom packages at amazing prices. Get this queen bed, dresser and mirror, 1 nightstand, bedding set, and free 32-inch TV, all for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this complete queen bedroom set and sleep in style, also for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. What an incredible deal! Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
If you want big Chevy discounts, Days Chevrolet in Jasper gets it done with savings of $8,000 on new Chevy Equinox or up to $10,000 savings off new Silverado crew cabs. We're big on discounts and even bigger on customer service. See Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevys always cost less. Days Chevrolet, Days gets it done. Find new roads.
Sometimes it's the little victories that mean the most. Those everyday celebrations that bring a smile to our faces and joy to our hearts. At Ingalls, we know there's no one you'd rather share those miniature, memorable moments with than family. Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
Hey, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. Let's start here. We will get to the debate, but let's start here. Yesterday, we had an amazing interview, And I find it interesting only one day afterwards, okay? Now, the media, as you well know, hashtag deep state corporate corrupt media is working very hard alongside of hashtag, corrupt deep state, DNC, whatever, okay? Everywhere it shows that the president could win, they are attacking, okay? They are campaigning. So let me just get this clear. When you hear Joe Biden's off the campaign trail, you realize this could be the first president of the United States that does not have to campaign. If this guy wins, he will totally win with surrogates. Biden has not been on the campaign trail in a week. Biden has not been on the campaign trail at all. Biden has not taken an open press conference. He has not talked to voters. Little virtual videos when he wakes up from a nap that he does online, okay? But he has not been on the campaign trail. Biden has been preparing for the debate for a week now. Biden has been there 47 years. Why would he have to prepare? Why? Like Trump says, he prepares every day. It's called, he has a job to do. But Biden's not off the campaign trail. You must know that. He has a big group working for him on the campaign trail. Corrupt as hell. Now, what did the interview say with Gloria Lee Snover from Northampton County, Pennsylvania yesterday, the Republican Party committee chair there in that county? We will win Pennsylvania. The enthusiasm gap. But they're going to, if they don't steal it. So I want to talk to you about that. Yesterday, just yesterday on this show, okay, we had an interview that discussed Pennsylvania. Probably some of the best information that you will get anywhere was right here on the show yesterday about Pennsylvania. Give me number 19. This morning, number 19. General election matchup, Pennsylvania. Biden 54, Trump 45. Now, we were told yesterday that Trump will win Pennsylvania. We were told yesterday that it's much different than 2016. If they don't steal it. Remember that in yesterday's conversation? Why is it important that Biden's breaking the 54 mark, the 50 mark in these polls? And these are Democrat polls. The media buys this polling data the way they want it. But why is the poll 54? Now, is it because no polls are correct anymore? Is it? Is it because people don't want to put their name on something or have their phone number recorded while doing a Donald Trump, pro-Donald Trump poll on the telephone? Or is it when Trump wins Pennsylvania and the absentee ballots come in and the absentee ballots show a outcome in a state that looks more like the polling data that you see today? Is that one of their ways to say, I told you he was going to win this state? We have the proof. So when the media comes out and Trump wins Pennsylvania and Tuesday night, November 3rd, 2:30 in the morning, Pennsylvania is red, but he wins by 600,000 votes in Pennsylvania. Let's just say that, okay? But there's 1 million absentee ballots left out there. Or there's enough absentee ballots or mail-in ballots that have not been counted, or they have the 2 weeks to get them in. and they're not checking signatures or postmark, right? And what if over the next 2 weeks it shifts and looks like Biden won 54-45? Then they will argue Biden didn't steal the election. We've known it all along. Just watch how this comes together, because there is an attempt to steal the election. Number 21, Biden leads by 9 in PA. Why is that important this morning? The interview we did yesterday, maybe Joe and them watched it. But I'm telling you, they know Biden's in trouble in PA. They know he's in trouble in Minnesota, okay? But they always have to throw one in. And I'll show you which one. Oh, I love this one, number 22. I love that Claire McCaskill always does her little clip from her kitchen in Missouri because she's a loser. On the screen is a loser. Why? Brett Kavanaugh. She's a loser. Just wanted to show you that. Number 24. The white women who could swing the election for Trump again. White women could do it again. Back in Pennsylvania, number 25, general election matchup, Pennsylvania. Suburban men, 51. Suburban women, Biden's up 59-41. Number 26. If you just look at the overall Pennsylvania map, women, Biden's up 61-38. I don't know why they would even report this, because the Democrats, they actually have the audacity to report this because the Democrats bought this poll themselves. Okay. Number 27, general election matchup in Texas. 48-48. Texas Democrats. Interesting, right? What else do I have here on Pennsylvania? And I want to see. This is a 39. I don't think we had this up here. Second one. They want two of them to show you that Biden 49-40, the New York Times Siena College poll in Pennsylvania. Tonight, they even have it, and I'm going to tell you something, all right? I'm going to show you. We talk about Pennsylvania. We know what's going on. This is where, let me show you right now. They're telling you today Biden has won. I've never seen pre-debate polling like this. Number 40. My mind is made up. Might change my mind 14%. Okay. Number 41. I want you to call me and ask this question. Who will perform better in the first debate? How the hell am I supposed to know? They haven't even debated yet. What do you mean who will perform better? Joe Biden, 44-41. He's already won the debate, folks. You need to, if you listen, 42, Trump in the debate tonight. Now, I want to step out and say something. Hold on, I just want to get to. Give me number 68. Debate night, will it have an impact? All right. When have you ever heard, first of all, the tax story is false. Yes, it's false. For those of you that are angry now that I said the tax story is false, I can't help it. It's false. Look at how they write the headlines. Now, The Apprentice, the president of the United States, NBC, obviously, I think it was NBC, obviously said, you know, you have all these projects going on. You have Trump Tower here and there. Things are moving along pretty well. How about doing a show? Let's talk about a show. So obviously Trump meets with all the powers to be, and so they say, well, let's do a show, call it The Apprentice, okay, and whatever. So they come up with this show, and Trump makes an enormous amount of money. Okay. Now, number 65, and people are going to attack me for the way I'm going to approach this. When have you ever had making money into a lifeline? The president taxes how reality TV fame handed Trump a $427 million lifeline. Number 64. The president's taxes, the success of The Apprentice, handed Trump a $427 million lifeline. Huh. It's a lifeline. Hold on. Number 50, building and $148 million on Doral Golf Resort. Neither of those businesses are turning a profit. Apprentice, fame kept Trump empire afloat. Look, these socialists, you got to understand, this is a capitalist that they're attacking. Totally attacking this guy. Okay? Now, if you do not like, and I don't myself, but if you do not like anywhere where the Trump organization or Trump has declared bankruptcy, I get it. You do realize in these reports, they're not able to say Russia or broke the law. So tonight, if I was Trump, I would look at Joe Biden tonight and I'd say, what did you pay taxes on, Joe? You've been in the government for 47 years. They claim you paid a lot of taxes. What did you pay taxes on, Joe? The people's money that they gave you? You've been living off the government for 47 years. What did you pay taxes on? Okay. Joe, who do you owe? I mean, if you win, did your son just get a $3.5 million wire from the wife of the former mayor of Moscow? Did Russia collusion? Who do you owe, Joe? Does Hunter owe that back, or was that just a gift because she liked Hunter? Or what is really in on all that, Joe? Do you owe anybody? How did they know Doral does not make money? How do they know this? They don't know that. They don't understand how reality TV fame handed Trump a $427 million. This on CNN, kept him afloat. Number 49, he has huge balances on loans soon come due from Deutsche Bank, including $160 million on his Washington hotel in the old post office in there. Okay. I mean, you're allowed to owe money. This is a false story, folks. They do not have all the facts. They do not have all the paperwork on his taxes. And they're releasing things that they don't understand what they're even releasing. Number 48, apprentice kept Trump empire afloat. I just want to see you how crazy it is right out of the box this morning. 47. $43, troubling questions about Trump's debt. Kamala Harris, we want to know who you owe this money to. Who do you owe? Kamala Harris, have you ever made any money outside of the people of this country giving it to you? I have one or two more, and I want to stop on that point. 33. 32. Trump dodges questions ahead of about his finance ahead of the debate. This is all created in time for the debate. It was all created. Number 31. Who does he owe the money to? Who does he owe the money? I'm concerned. Who does he owe the money to? Let me say this. A $421 million lifeline. Would you say Jerry Seinfeld was just a struggling comedian and got lucky at NBC one day and sold a show called Seinfeld, and next thing you know, he's getting $1 million an episode? Would that be a lifeline? Did NBC throw a lifeline to Seinfeld's career? Did he? What if Trump was an NFL player and he had signed a $500 million 10-year deal as an NFL player? What if he got endorsements? Because they say, well, you know, he got endorsements from Domino's and he got endorsements from Serta Mattress and one thing after another. So he got this. Is that a lifeline? Are these people given lifelines? Do you realize companies do not want your endorsement if it cannot elevate their sales? I mean, seriously. Do you think Serta Mattress at that time wanted Donald Trump? Do you think they were throwing him a lifeline? Do you think somebody called Serta Mattress and said, Donald Trump will do a commercial for you. He needs a lifeline. Well, if that's what it is, we'll help Donald. Do you think Domino's Pizza, do you think they were throwing him a lifeline? This is a pure, complete attack on capitalism. Kamala Harris, who does he owe the money to? How about just leaving, who does he owe? Kamala Harris, who do you owe your success to? Did you sleep your way to the top? I don't know. Did Willie Brown throw you a lifeline, or is that what we're calling it? Huh? Who pulled your ass up as 29 years old with a 60-year-old married man? Who pulled your ass up with that lifeline so you could be the angry Jamaican you are today, or Indian Jamaican? Huh? Who do you owe? Who do you owe Joe Biden? What lifeline was thrown? Did Barack Obama throw your ass a lifeline? Did Barack Obama know for 8 years you were a total dumbass? Seriously, Obama laughed at Biden, this dumbass. Let me see. 29. Look at 29. All right. Mr. President, who do you owe? Hundreds of millions of dollars. Who do you owe? What the hell's wrong with you damn people? Let me show you something here. We talked about this. Number 11, President Trump. This is on MSNBC. Apprentice handed Trump, number 11, a $427 million lifeline. Okay. Here's Minka, 13. They handed him a lifeline. Number 14 handed him a lifeline. Number 15, MSNBC has decided to let you know that Trump can't run a business. Number 15. Licensing and endorsement deals, The Apprentice, investment. Companies run by Trump are in the red, 175 million. Trump can't run a business. Let me show you here. Tonight, side by side, number 68. They're going to call me a bully. They're going to say it's unnecessary. I should not say this. Let me tell you what Barack Hussein Obama knows. Okay. Barack Hussein Obama, they got in a room and said, we're going to struggle getting white male vote. You can hate me if you want, but that's what happened. We're going to struggle getting white male vote. Okay. And we look soft in foreign policy. All right. This is what happened, folks. This is the truth. How do we balance those two things? So when they got in the room, they found Joe Biden. Okay. Well, will he ask? No, Joe's a total idiot. Joe will just do whatever he's told. He's a total idiot. His dream has always been to get this close to the White House, and he's a bumbling idiot. He will do. Will he do what he's told? Yes, Joe will do everything he's told. But we got to be careful. We only give him so much because he screws up everything he touches. Okay. So let's bring Joe in. All right. So they bring Joe in, and the deep state have a meeting. And they look at each other and they say, Joe, we're going to go out there and sell your top credentials. That you have foreign policy credentials that are impeccable. You have been part of foreign policy. You have been part of committees. You have the knowledge, the know-how. You have the relationships. And we will be beloved by the world knowing you're going to be vice president, and we're going to calm the fears. Also, you're going to go to Scranton. You're going to pretend like you're a regular guy, and we're going to see if we can get some union. We need white guys. Joe, can you bring, that's what you're going to do. Joe says, okay. So they went out with the media the very next day and sold Joe Biden's, foreign policy credentials. Okay. There was never a story as Biden a drag on the ticket or a plus on the ticket. There was from day one, once it was launched, everybody was ready. You got to understand the media and everybody's lockstep. Everybody was ready the day Obama launched this with Joe Biden. The Democrats, deep state, everybody ready. Joe Biden brings to the Obama ticket. That was the news. What Joe Biden brings. Okay. And Joe Biden, okay, would stand on stage, close your ears, put up the warning sign. Okay. Now come back to that picture. You had your chance. Joe Biden would stand on the stage and say, look, I'm a white guy, and if I'm going to kiss his black ass, you can too. I warned you. Okay. So they get into the White House, and Joe is a bumbling idiot, and Obama knows he is a bumbling idiot, totally bumbling idiot. Everything he touches, he screws up. Okay? He can't walk up steps. So now the deep state says, who could be president of the United States Okay? Who can be president of the United States and get out of the way, do what we tell them to do? And I'm pretty sure they said, hey, all Joe wants is to say he was president of the United States. He's a bumbling idiot. He will get out of the way. He will do what he's told. So we'll take Joe. Anybody else on that debate stage, Elizabeth Warren may have wanted her own. She wanted to make a deal. So let's take a break. I got 20 minutes left. I want the last 15, and I want to talk about the debate itself tonight. I promise. Take a break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
At Ingalls, we know that school is a little different this year, with virtual learning and working from home. But we have continued to donate to our Tools for Schools program, just like always. And all our participating schools will have those funds waiting for them when the bell rings this fall.
Okay, who can tell me the difference between molarity and molality?
In the meantime, Ingalls has everything you need to make this school year a little easier. Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is more than just your average Ace. We have a huge selection of Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next trip. We have a huge selection of lumber for your next building project. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs. Plus, we have everything you'd expect, like paint, tools, and equipment.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
All right, folks. 15 minutes left. Now, I have gotten in trouble for this before. Well, no, I haven't gotten in trouble. Let me regroup. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. But let me tell you, people have asked me before, why do you close with what should be your opening line? And I do I'm going to admit in making that mistake. I mean, I try to watch the greats. I mean, it's like, what did Bear Bryant used to say over at Alabama? He'd never seen a good idea that wasn't worth stealing. Don't take that wrong. I don't know if that's an exact quote, but if somebody, has it down pat, you go to it, you defer to it. Now, all too many times, and let's put up number 10, Trump's income gains and losses, okay? And this is the discussion here, number 10. And all too many times, I should open with something so that a way it keeps you in the show and we talk about it more and more. And I should have said at the beginning of the show, I know why the tax story came out now. And I do. I know why it was set up for now and why it was set up right before the debate. Now, I know why. And I'm going to tell you, because all the polling we do, okay, and let me show you something. Give me, just for the hell of it, give me number 19, all right? Now, this is a poll, and they don't like to put them up, of Pennsylvania. 54-45. But when the polling is done, all right, when the polling is done, and the question is asked, who do you think will better handle the economy? Hands down, Trump outpolls Biden. Okay? Every time, Trump outpolls Biden. Now, let's go to number 15. And just think of this. Trump can't run a business. The law and order, but at the top of the list is the economy. Now, I paid $1.67 for gas 2 days ago. All right? $1.67. Obama president average gallon of gas $3.27. Okay, $3.27. Now think about it. So we'll say, and this, you can look up this data. The average in 2014, we'll use 2014, okay, was $3.27 for a gallon of gas. All right, this is worth your time. Where's the damn calculator on here? Okay. So 3.27, okay? Minus, let's say average right now is $1.90. Let's go $1.90, okay? So it's $1.37 more a gallon when Obama was in office. And these are conservative numbers. Some places in the country, it's down to $1.20. Some places $2.25, but we'll go $1.90. And $3.27, that's $1.37. Now, if you only buy 10 gallons a week, and this is very low, okay? Because I used to, as salespeople, if you're out there and you're a 1099 salesperson, okay, I used to almost fill up my tank 3 times a week. If you have delivery trucks in America, the cost of doing business. So I'm just using 10 gallons. Most retired people use 10 gallons a week. That's what, times 10? Right? Wait a minute. Wait. $1.37, right? $13.70 a week difference, right? I could be wrong. Times 4. We'll call it a month, okay? We'll call 4 weeks, even though there's 52. So just at 10 gallons, the American people would be putting $54 a month. $657 a year at 10 gallons, not 20, not 30, not 3 times a week, not driving back and forth to Atlanta every day to work. Somebody's looking at the camera now and say 10 gallons. I go through 30 gallons a week or whatever, 20. Just that alone, if you did 10 gallons, it's $657 a year is what you are putting in your pocket, in your home, okay, to go for your family. The big deal is Trump didn't pay his taxes, all right? Folks, you are probably averaging between 2 in the family. Now there's 10. So you're probably averaging $1,300 to $1,400, some of you $2,000, and businesses, to say the least, an enormous amount. I used to buy $30,000. Now listen to me close. I used to buy $30,000 a month in fuel. My fuel bill used to be $30,000 a month. At $4.50 for diesel and $4.10 for gas, $30,000 a month. If we did that today and I was still in that same business, my fuel bill would be $15,000 a month. That's right. In half, basically. $30,000, $15,000. My company would have approximately $15,000 a month more to add equipment, people, upgrades, pay the bills, whatever. That is a fact in America. It's a fact. And that's the simple logic you could sit down and talk to anybody about. Okay? Ask Domino's what it cost to deliver pizzas at $4.10 a gallon. Now, moving right along, I only got a couple minutes. Trump can't run a business. The thing they have to crash in America is not the coronavirus. It's coming back. It is a V-shaped recovery. They don't want it to be, but it's coming back. All right? They've had to do if the news cycle, the life of a news cycle is 48 hours anymore. So you got to be careful on release. Everything is time released with these people. They're so corrupt. They're evil. Tonight, side by side, I always say a debate is when you see the candidates side by side. I moderated a debate not 3 weeks ago. And somebody called me and said, do you think it will, how big is a debate? Do you think they're really meaningful? Do you think they have purpose, a debate? And I said, yes. Why? I said, because it's the first time you see these candidates side by side. You see them, if the person moderating the debate is doing it correctly, you see their personality, it comes out. You may find weaknesses. You may like their anger. You may like their answer. You may like their gestures. There's a whole list of things. You may not like how they carry themselves, as you say, but it's all there in front of you. So tonight you have 2 of them. The goal tonight will be for Joe Biden to be calm, cool, and collective. Okay? They're rubbing his temples now, right before the debate. Don't let Trump bother you. They're calling in. I'm not joking. You think I'm full of SHI asterisk? They are calling in somebody to hypnotize him. Don't look at the little ball, Joey. Look at the little ball. Now, when Trump says Hunter is a piece of SHI asterisk, What do you say? Thank you, Donald. I wish you didn't feel that way about my son. I like your children. Remember that, Joe. Everything is going to be set up for Joe. He's going to be hypnotized, shot in the ass with 4 different shots. I mean, they're going to massage his temples, whatever it takes, okay? They're going to get extra cream on him to get his liver spots off of him. They're going to put that thickener in his hair. Oh, yeah, he's going to look like he has a full mane up there. He's going to have it all going on tonight. He's going to have the teeth whitened this afternoon. And there will be, let me tell you something. You know that shot that the NFL players take in the ass so they can play with the flu? Oh, Joe's going to have one of those, baby. Boom, vitamin B. He'll be able to stay up tonight. He'll be wired for sound. Anyhow, that being said, they have to make it look like Trump cannot handle this economy. They want to make it look like that Trump in the second term would be a total failure. They want to make it look like that Trump in the second term will collapse his country for his own selfish use because of the debt he owes. That Trump will make a deal somewhere in the second term because he was president and has run for president for the only reason to save his bacon. Before it may have happened. I didn't quite hear it this morning, but it may have happened. So mark this down, damn it, 9:56, 9:29. So only with 4 minutes left. Watch for today. It may have already happened. I predict that Trump wishes to use second term presidency as a lifeline for the Trump organization when he gets out of office. So you see, The Apprentice, you listened all morning, I showed it to you. A lifeline. The Apprentice threw him a lifeline. What they attempt to do now in the last 30 days is try to get you to believe that, see, if Trump would have used his presidency in the first term to cut some deals, probably learned it from Biden maybe, cut some deals to pay off all of his debts from the Trump organization, why, there would be no second term. Unchecked will come back. Okay? No one to oversee him will come back. This is why we can't, the taxes, this is why. They got to get it back in the news cycle. This is why we can't leave Trump unchecked in the second term. This is why we can't leave him alone in the second term. This is why we cannot allow him a second term. We cannot allow President Trump to use our country and the presidency as a lifeline to the Trump organization as he did with The Apprentice. Write all that down. Start listening for it because it will come back. Crash, they have to make Trump look weak on the economy. The only way to make Trump weak on the economy is try to convince the American people that he can't run for business. So if you will go home right now and say to your, and you could go right now, if you will type in average, just type in, don't take my word of it, average gas gallon, average price gallon of gas 2014, the whole chart comes up. If you take $3.27 and take what you paid today, under $2, okay, or $3.37 or whatever, and you do $1.37, okay, husband 10 gallons, wife 10 gallons, which is more, $1.37, 10, that's $13.70, and show your friends what it means to have, okay. Fuel, to me, I got to close, but fuel to me is one of the biggest ones that you can do math on and show people. Because what has to happen here is the closer of the day. Because if you like those big trucks we're buying again, Okay. I lived in an America where the government totally shut down the trial run. Okay. I had a big SUV. We'll leave it at that. I won't tell you what kind it is. I had a big SUV. And this is 2009. We'll call it 2009, I think. And I left Florida. And in a 9-hour drive, it cost me $104 to get home. $104 to get home in a 9-hour drive. And I said, no more. And I went and got a vehicle that got 32 miles to a gallon. Okay. We went through the test. You liked Hummers. Okay. You like the big trucks. You like the big SUVs. You love them. We watched them disappear, go away. And now they're back. You're buying these enormous vehicles again. You like them, America. You want them. The big trucks, Chevy, Dodge, all of them, Ford, you love them. You could simply tell somebody, because their memory's not that short, that once Joe ends fossil fuel, and it will happen, Joe won't be in office 6 months. Your gas will go from $1.85 to $3.25 again. And it'll take $1,300, $1,400 a year out of your family budget immediately. I have to go. We'll see you tomorrow after the debate. That's all, folks.